it shouldn't be up to the fighter, right? Fighters will always keep fighting. Sometimes they have to be safe from themselves, right? So in no other sport is it like, are you okay? Can you keep going? The official or whoever should do it.
Team doctors.
Yeah, they shouldn't put it on the fighter. They shouldn't be asking a fighter who just got like out
Kicked
like
in the head on
take
the
Aljamain, like however you feel about it as a fan, whatever. The strike was super illegal, hard as fuck, everything. They shouldn't have been over there for 4 minutes asking like how you feeling. It's like all on camera and everything. Like if he is concussed, you're a concussion, whatever, like sometimes you're just trying to figure out where the fuck you are or whatever. It shouldn't be up to you. If the strike was significant enough and like clear as day on camera, don't ask the fighter. Like,
can I play devil's advocate for a second on that?
You can, but it should be the official's job to like.
I agree with you. And the devil's advocate, I have two comments for that. One, when the ref stops fights and everybody thinks it's too early, there's that complaint that comes in, right? Like if they thought Aljamain, I'm talking about from a fan perspective, from an analyst perspective, they thought Aljamain could have kept going, but he didn't because the ref called it. Similarly, though, in the case of Anthony, he took that illegal elbow from Jones. He decided to keep going. He ended up losing. He could have had the belt that night.
But he shouldn't have been given the choice. It shouldn't be up to them. Like if Patrick Mahomes illegal hit or whatever, they don't go, "Hey, are you okay?" before throwing the flag.
But to your point, in football, refs will stop a play mid-play to take a player off field if they feel he looks concussed.
Yeah,
quarterback or otherwise.
I've always thought this, like they shouldn't say like, "How are you? How are you? How are you?" Like since concussed, they don't have.
They're not.
Can you let a concussed person sign a legal contract?
What's happened though? Like, because when you get injured, right, or you take an illegal elbow to the back of the head, they push you away from your corner and they don't let you talk. So what's protocol then for having Mark or your coach come in and say he's done while you're away? They won't let you speak to your corner while you're in that protocol.
But I don't think it even needs to be on the coaches. Like it should.
I think
it's an official.
What you were saying, yeah. Even the fighter, if you don't want the fight to ask them if they want to continue, the coaches shouldn't be able to answer for you either.
Yeah,
it should be 100% up to the judges, or I guess it'd be the judges or the rule makers.
It's the official and the doctor.
The official, official.
Or because there's always a judge outside the cage too, or a ref rather, who helps out with these scenarios.
They get replays and shit, but I think that if the replay shows like a significant hit, like the hit actually happened, you book that, and then if the guy is not responding right or whatever, like, I mean, you ask a fighter, you good? Yes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're a fucking pussy.
Right.
In our world. Not literally, but like to everybody else. If you say, I don't know, like look at Aspinall.
Even with Aljamain, I was like, are you kidding me? I was kind of hard on him. I think even on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe he would quit.
But I've also seen.
You said that?
I think I did, and I now looking back on it, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have been so critical of that because I didn't know what was going on with him. I don't know how bad it was. Only he knows. But like to, say what Chris was saying is that we look at it as, oh, if you're gonna quit, you're a puss.
Can we double down on that? And I want the thought from both of you really quick because this is relevant. What about Aspinall?
Yeah. I mean,
his dude's eye, he had a finger and a half in his fucking eyeball.
Yeah. Again, I just can't comment on that because I don't know what he was going through.
So you're answering that post Aljamain thoughts.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Yeah. You never know what exactly they're going through,
Yeah. Like the doctor's job is to be the fucking doctor, right? If you take an eye, they cover one. Can you see this? Can you see that? I don't know. And they're not just asking like, can you see my fingers? They're looking at how you react. What the fuck are those guys paid for if they're not making like real calls? No cop or anybody goes to a car wreck, like a bad car wreck where people are fucked up and being like, hey,
you can get in the car.
Spine is saying you're okay or drive out of here. Are you good to drive home? They don't ever let you fucking drive home, but they'll let you get kneed in the face on the ground or whatever and be like, you okay? Like fighters are trained to like keep going. I've seen guys get like concussed at the gym and take 2 showers after, but like finish sparring. and then shower and then go back in. You're like, wait, you just came out of the shower, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
like, you don't really know what's going on sometimes. It shouldn't be up to you, because when it's up to you, it's a no-win situation, right? Like, you go and you lose, you can't even use that as an excuse and be like, well, I didn't know what was going on. Or you quit, or they call the fight, not quit, but they call the fight, and then everybody's like, you're a fucking pussy.
What
Just
about
take it out of their hands, because it's not fair.
what's even more unfair than that is then in the case, because we were talking about a scenario where Aljamain couldn't continue the fight. In the case of Aspinall called the fight. He's like, I can't see. But then you have Dana.
But he shouldn't have been asked.
That's your point. Okay, that's fair. I'm just saying that then Dana kind of condemned him for it.
And
kind
then
of.
went back on it.
He should either not have an opinion or support whatever the decision was made, regardless of the outcome of
I
it.
agree.
Well, everybody makes like an emotional response to it, right? And then Dana's come out and said now, like, oh, well, like his eyes fucked because he still can't see. No, I mean, I think, again, it comes down to, like, they put the decision on the fighter because the camera's on there and they're like, are you good? Are you good? No, I don't think it has anything to do with the promotion, but I think that, like, has to do with the show.
I think everybody wants it to go on, the show to go on.
The fans want it. The fighters want
The
it.
promoters probably want it.
Yeah.
No, the promoters want it more than the fans.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody wants it, and that's why it shouldn't be up to the fighter, because then everybody's critiquing that guy one way or the other.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that's the best way to solve it, is like, they should never be in your face and be like, you good? Do you want to go or no? Like, yes, I want to go, but I can't see. So what are those? Like, if you can't see, the fight stop, but yes, I want to go.
And they always kind of guilt you too. They're like,
Yeah.
well, if you can't see, the fight's going to be stopped.
Yeah.
Well, I can't fucking
Who's
see,
they
so
in that regard?
it always the ref and the doctor.
Yeah.
Really?
Will come in and be like, well, if you can't see, we got to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's more of like a question than it's,
This makes Kelly and I always think about the fact that Michael Bisping fought with one eye for 10 fights and nobody knew about it.
well, exactly. Great point of like, yeah, he
Cheated them. He became, do you know how he did that, Kayla? He memorized the eye exam numbers and letters. There's also a rule in MMA, not BKFC, where if more than half the round is fought and it stops in that second half of the round, you go to scorecards.
Yeah.
And that's a bullshit fucking rule because you're injured and incapable to fight further. So they're going to go to the scorecards on what was available for them to score.
I don't know. Trauma shit is weird. It's hard to judge people on how they act from it, but putting it up to the person to decide that
Who's
is
in
in the middle of a,
Instrument.
30,000 people in a stadium, like, are you good or not? Like, you become a fighter for a reason.
Mhm.
You always say yes and be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Fuck that person. Like, I'll go one hand, no hands. You're always like ready to answer the bell. But I think it's unfair to make them have the decision. Otherwise, don't pay the fucking doctor.
Can I ask you
You're
guys?
a doctor.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you getting paid for then? Like, I could be the guy too that comes in and judges Dustin's eye. I don't need to go to fucking 15 years of medical school if you're just going to be like, are you good or no?
Right.
Tell me yes or no. I'll call the fight if you say no.
Let me ask this question because Chris, you're 39. Dust, you turned 37.
Why you got to bring up old shit?
Well, I mean, I'm fucking 38. Like, who gives a shit? Chris, obviously, you've had a long career. Dustin, you've had a long career. You've been an on and off fucking top 15 guy most of your career. Chris, you've had belts in a couple promotions as well. I'm wondering if that happens to either of you. Poke, can't see. Dick shot, can't breathe. You staying in it now?
I think my career speaks for itself and what I've accomplished. Absolutely. I mean, no hesitation.
Really?
Which is also, I go out there and lose because of that. I can't use that as an excuse, like you were saying earlier. And that's why it should not be up to the fighter. That right there just really hits home because no matter what, nothing could happen to me to where I would say I'm done.